You go there, fellas. Here we go with the Cage Roads Brewing. These guys are in WA. Dry hopped and unfiltered pale ale. This one's only 4.7%, which is a tad light. I find this company, they had an elephant beer that I used to buy quite a lot, and they changed it and they dropped the alcohol and it lost a bit of flavour, I thought, and I don't drink it anymore. Like, you know, very oddly and very occasionally. A bit like this one. I just thought I'd do this in case I haven't done it. I can't remember, because sometimes you don't do the cheapy sort of, oh, cheapy, you know, nothing's cheap anymore, but it's lower end sort of beers. Anyway, cheers, Atomic. You won't like me after those comments. And surprising, it actually tastes pretty good. It has been filtered, but it says unfiltered, but it's lightly filtered, or they haven't fined it, I guess, or whatever they do, but it's got a pretty good creamy head on it. And I thought that was 5% originally, and the other one was 5.7, and I don't know why they've dropped them. Those stupid alcohol taxes in Australia destroying our beers. They're good and they've got a following, and then all of a sudden they drop them and they're cheaper, but you don't buy them anymore. But I'd buy that again. It was cheap enough. You know, what, $14 for a 6-pack or something, $12. Yeah, it'd be great. Great beer. Plenty of flavour. Alright guys, I'm a bit throaty today. I think it's the fires and the smoke and the dust. We had a bit of dust today. It rained on both cars actually, and yeah, it turned into a bloody mess. It looked like someone's thrown mud all over them. Anyway, here we go, back to the travel stories. Here we go, all the way back to Guatemala and the San Pedro. Boat trip to get there. There's no roads from the outside world. It's a Mayan village and they grow coffee. And that was the view out of my door, looking at an active volcano. I'd wake up to that every morning and just fingers crossed it wasn't going off its tits, otherwise I would have been out of there swimming, I guess. I don't know. And over here we just got one of those ever typical, everyone's got 20 million bloody sunset photos. I think that one's pretty sure that's in Hawaii. Just really nice colours. I thought I'd throw that in the mix, why not? Oh, a couple of animals. You see animals everywhere. I don't know what that's called. One of you guys might. That's in Central America. I'd say that's in Guatemala. This one's in Australia. That's just your typical monitor lizard, and they're all over the place. They're all over the country just about. They climb up trees. They chase you. Yeah, they're alright. They don't chase you usually. And this is in Guatemala, and the hotel we was staying there, that at the front, locked in the cage, and that was I don't know, kept the rats away, I reckon. They wouldn't like the smell of that, they'd be scared. So yeah, that's just a little interesting one I thought I'd throw in. And this one's interesting too. That's one of those Stellai, and that's like a famous one. I think his name was something like Super Rabbit or something, and yeah, that's like 900 years old or something. That was pretty amazing. That's in a place called Tikal, no, in Copan, Las Ruinas, in Honduras. There you go. What else have we got there? Nothing, that's it. That'll do for today. Little Japanese and turkey shots, and Japan's interesting. I really like Japan. I learned Japanese for 4 years, not just the language, the culture. Also learned a bit of karate, judo, a few other little bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm sucked in by Japan and its culture and the women. Yeah, I had a really interesting relationship with a lady from the Japanese exhibit from the Brisbane 1988 World Expo. Yeah, we were friends for a few years actually, and a little bit more closer than that I'd say, but anyway, she got married before me. I ran into her before I got married, and there's still a bit of a spark there. It was a bit of a trip out actually. Anyway, won't go there, I'll be in trouble. Cheers everyone. Hope you enjoy the travel shots and a few stories. And that's what living's all about. I just sit around and work and, you know, blow your dough in fast cars. I went through 5 sets of tyres one year. That was ridiculous. Alright, we won't go there either. Cheers everyone.